Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about difference between IComparable and IComparer. Most of the time, question arising on how to sort collections of objects. To sort a collection requires how object can first of all compare to each other. A value type such as an integer, double, float can be compared if both of the objects have equals. But what will happen if that complex type? Just like say there is one class like a person's and a complex type it will become like a first will be that first name, then integer, then salary. Then if you will compare and try to sort, it will give you error because that times it will not know that which value, which field it's going to be sort. Let's take an example. Let's open the Visual Studio. So application. Just take example with one list of integer. Here it's a list of value types. Means integer is a value type. It's not a complex type. So list of in 10, 20, 0. If you will try to sort like this one dot sort, make it sort and try to print this one int and print that one, that item. Just run the application. Oh, just you can see here, it's a sort 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 56. It's a sort. But let's take example with a complex type. Just create one class person string name integer age to salary. Okay, now I will add some data. Make a person of object person to new person. Just like age equal to 10, name equal to Dinesh, and salary is equal to same to copy. J. Yes. C. Okay, just change the salary. You make here. Okay, just change the niche. Now, if you will try to sort, this one is to try to sort that object person. Let's okay. Now try to sorting that one. That complex type object. This one. See, getting error. It's returning error. Failed to compare two element in the array. What it means like that. So it don't know that in that complex type which field need to compare. So we compare with age, name, and salary. That's a problem is coming with a complex types. If it's a value type, then it's not an issue because value type is just we have seen already. We already seen that one. It's returning that integer. That list of integer we are adding only integer value. So there is no difficulty to sort because they know only that integer one. But for complex type, it's because there is three fields here. But actually that compiler didn't know that which field need to sort. So because of that, we are using IComparable interface need to call IComparable and then person. Because this one is the integer that IComparable, so need to implement. So there is only one method is that is a compare to. So just compare to return name dot compare to other name. If you will try to compare with name, just like here it says name Jitu Vijay Singh. That is that. Now I am going to sort with name. So that's so now I will sort from here and will try to print that one. Item dot name. Let's see. See, it's sort. Make it in different way. Make it Vijay here and finish here because it was already sorted. Make it here. So, see, it's a sorted. Now I'm going to sort with a age. So just you have to write here that age and this one also age. Now I'll check that one. Make a concat with age. Age item dot age. Now just print it. Now it's short with age and 15, 15, 20, 24 and 32. Just change that one 15 to 11. Now check. See. Now it's short with age 11, 15, 24, 32. And you can do this one with a list also. Just if you delete this one, you'll create that list of person. Just list dot add equal to new person. is equal to 23, name is equal to Vijay, and salary is equal to 15,000. Same have to add 3 more, 12, 18. Okay, now I'm going to sort with that name. So just change that this one to name and list of sort. Now print this one, list of person, item dot name, then age, item dot age. It's printed. So it's a sorting with a name because here I mentioned that it's a sort with name. So there is which is a DJB. Now we'll sort with the age also. So you can do change that age. It's a 12, 18, 23. Just sort with that age also. This one was that IComparable. Now we are going to talk about IComparer interface. The compare to methods from IComparable interface can sort on only one field at a time. So sorting on a different properties with it is not possible. IComparer interface provide compare method that compares two objects and returns a value indicating whether one is less than equal to or greater than other. Now let's take example. Just change here to IComparer. IComparer. This one. Just implement that one. Here, see, here it's a two object is coming, person X and person Y. So here we'll make one more field. We'll sort with the public inner sort by. Sort by will be means it will become like a name, age, salary. So we'll make a going to implement this one. First of all, write that private sort by compare field is equal to sort by dot which is name. And switch is can use that is compared field case sort by dot name will return x dot name dot compare to y dot name. seem like a case. Case sort by, if it's age, then return x dot age dot compare to y dot age. Case sort by dot salary, return x dot salary dot compare to y dot salary. Then default break. Then return x dot name dot compare to y dot name. Just this one moves to the another class, this class person, and this one will be person comparer. Now going to move here. This one we already added. Now we create an object which come to person comparer, which come to new person comparer. So person comparer dot compare. Make it this one public. Dot compare field equal to this dot name. So list of person of short dot person dot compare. Just run it. Name is starting with a names. Means like that. If we will do with the salary, so it will be short one. Item dot salary. Is comparing with two objects, 500, 1500, 252, 500, 22, 25,000. So it's like that because here it's passing that two different objects like a person X and person Y. Let's see one more time. We have created one class that is a person class. We added three fields and we are using that IComparer. IComparer means it's compare with a two object, but IComparable is that only one object. There is one big difference, that is IComparables is comparing only one object, but IComparer it's just comparing two different objects. IComparable has compared two methods, but IComparer have compare method with two objects, that is a person one person. I hope it's clear. Thanks for watching.